Hello, welcome. It's Ruth here at Artful Crafting. So, happy Good Friday to you if you're watching this on the live, and if you're watching on the replay, thank you so much for joining me on this channel. So, going to be making some earrings, I think, today, maybe some other things as well. I was just realising the other day when I was sorting out my beads that I do actually have quite a few semi-precious bits and pieces, and so it would be nice to make something with those, because the colours that those sort of stones give off are so like natural and pretty and gentle, and it just would be nice to have a go with those. Right, hello Vicky and Anne and Cheryl and Susan, welcome to the live. If you've got any other friends who you think might be interested in making jewellery or having a watch what I'm up to, please do share out this video with your friends. This channel is really quite a small channel, and I'd really appreciate if more people could come along and enjoy what I'm doing. All right, what am I doing now? Desk, right, let's see. Let me get this set up. So I haven't actually decided what beads I'm going to be using, so you guys can have a look with me and see what I've got in my little treasure chest here. Some of them I have picked up over the years, purchasing them myself. Some of them have been gifted to me. Some may have been purchased from a friend, and yeah, I've got quite a few little different bits and pieces. Right, I don't know why my camera is deciding to be a pain, but I think it's working. Hi Anne, great to see you. Okay, there we go. Right, let's switch this light off. I'll show you what I've got in here. So I do have, I do love lapis lazuli. This is such a beautiful blue, and would be nice to use it on something. And this, I don't know if this is actual turquoise. I've got a feeling it might just be dyed howlite. So this probably is real turquoise, this stuff here. So you can kind of see the difference when you've got the two of them next to each other. So turquoise is actually quite expensive, so it's rare that you'll get real turquoise at a cheap price. So please don't be fooled. You know, if you see something advertised as turquoise and the price is, you know, cheap, almost too ridiculously cheap, you know, the more I sort of look into jewellery and precious metals and things, if something is a ridiculously low price, it probably means that it's not real. So even if they just put, you know, they say it is. So, but the only way to kind of get to know if something's real or not is to actually to kind of have it in your hands, really. And so these chips here, they're so tiny, and you can kind of see the colours way more natural than something like this. So if I get them out, you can sort of see the difference. So this is a blue, but it's got grey kind of flecks through it, whereas these have more than grey flecks. There's almost like brown and other textures in there. Still pretty. So, you know, I don't sniff my nose at this type of stuff. Like this is, I think this is dyed howlite as well. This is not real turquoise either. And you can kind of tell by the grains and things, but still really lovely beads to play with. They're still stones, just not actual turquoise. All right, so I'm not sure what this stone is. I'll have to look that one up. I think it's some kind of quartz. Sorry, my camera's being a bit of a pain. Yeah, I don't even know what that is either. I was hoping it might say on some of these packets, but not. I know that black and grey one is snowflake obsidian. What's it say on here? This might be carnelian. So I did fancy doing some kind of earring that had colours kind of going down in a row. In this box I've got some other bits and pieces. Now in this one I've got mainly shell and pearls. Now the problem with pearls using those is that the holes are usually really, really tiny. So you can only usually use a very fine wire to use on those. So I'm not going to be doing that tonight, but just thought I would show you. Actually, I did find these and I thought it would be nice to make something with those. So I might leave those out. Put these away. And get my little tray. I just want to check this is not too shiny to use. Okay, this is fabulous. Hi Monica, hi Cheryl. Oh, Cheryl's got, you've got lapis. Lovely. Yeah, I like the idea of doing some kind of ombre look, although these are also really gorgeous. Can anyone tell me what these are? I think these came from my friend who... I'm going to leave these out because there's all sorts of colours in here and I fancied doing something with these. And it's got a bit of a striking bit of blue through it. All right, let's go for those two because those are a bit more similar. And pairing them with maybe some cornelians and things. The red from there is really nice. So let's get two of those out. Then slightly smaller ones. I'm hoping those will go on my head pins. No worries. No worries at all, Monica. Thank you for coming and saying hello. Happy Good Friday to you. Hi, Jenny. There we go, those will do. We'll get 6 of those. And I'm going to see if I've got anything greenish that would go. It says aventurine on here, but I don't know if this is the right packet. Okay, 2 of those. Right, what else is in there? I don't know, would some turquoise chips go with that? Oh no, I do have a whole bag of different chips that we could probably go through and find some bits and pieces from, so we'll do that in a second. Oh, those are beads. I don't know what they're doing there. I don't think these are stone. Yes, they are. No, they're too light. Don't know what they are. So the other day I bought some beads from a charity shop, and it was on a bracelet, and I took the bracelet apart, and I think I might have mentioned it. I was trying to figure out whether it was real coral or not, and I've come to the conclusion that I think it is coral. It's called red coral. These here. So, look at those. And they're all kind of, they're not uniform, you know, they've got different discrepancies on them, if you know what I mean. So, have you had your daylight savings then this weekend, some of you Aussies? Okay, so I still haven't quite decided what we're going to do. I did quite fancy using these. But I don't know if those will go through. No, I think these are too thick. Nope, those are too thick. Okay, back to the drawing board. Let's try these. Oh, it's tonight. Oh, they're a bit too thick as well. I'm sure I found something earlier that would go through these. Oh, that one does. That's quite soft. What I could do is just use those to, right, I'm going to do my double glasses technique. Oh, that's better. I definitely need to go to a optician. Right, so I was thinking what I could do is have a loop at the top there. Right, do you guys want to come in a bit closer to see what I'm doing? Can you all hear me okay? Hello, Karen. So these bars have got 3 little holes in them, and I was thinking, wouldn't they be nice to create some hanging things off of them? So I'm just making these little loops at the top and the bottom. See if that'll work. Yep. And this, as I said, this wire is a little bit soft, so when I'm making the loop, I'm giving them a little bit of a squeeze, because then they'll stay put. Now I bought these little clipper things the other day. They're very effective. Oh my goodness, this is tricky. I'm determined to do it though. Right, now I've got to find another one. Put that through there. This is quite time consuming, but I'm hoping it's going to look amazing. Oh, I've just realised I don't need to do one through the middle, because that will have something hanging down, won't it? That's a bit silly of me. Right, take that one out. Yeah, that one can just have something hanging. Like this one. Right, so little ring there, and close. So, good morning, Miss Lisa. Hi, Shaz. Happy Easter to you. Yeah, because this middle one can have that poking down and have something hanging from the bottom. That's what I'm thinking on that one. All right, so could have that one in the middle, couldn't we? Let me get a piece of felt. Just realised everything's rolling around. It's not meant to roll around. I could have that in the middle. Could have that there. And that either side? I don't know. Right, have I got enough? And then I have got those green ones which potentially could go on the bottom, but they kind of look a little bit out of place now. So, right. do this other two. Try and do this as quickly as possible. Talk amongst yourselves. If you're watching this on the replay, just fast forward, because I've just got to do the same again, putting this wire through the top of that, this 3-hole thing. Now I imagine that this finding has been designed for bracelet making, but I just love how, you know, something can be designed one way, but you know, it's up to you how you use it. And actually they're all possible design features, so you know, it's all good. Oh, now that's just lost its little cap off the top. Oh, that's not good. All right, that was a bit odd. Wasn't expecting that to happen. Okay, let's get this closed up. See if I can get that back on. Yeah, I think as I was manipulating the wire, it popped it out. Never mind. Right, now has that one actually got a hole? Oh, yep, it does. There we go. Hi, Cheryl. Yeah, we had a service at church this morning, which was nice, and communion, and Lord's Supper. Okay, so that's done. So some of these have got a little bit bent. So I'm thinking if I pop that down through the middle, now I want to find some nice different kind of metal beads to go on here. What's the other thing I'm thinking for these? I wonder if I've got just some sort of creamy stones or something. Something neutral-ish. Those have got a little bit of a shine to them. Got different glass stones there. Right, let's see what we've got in my little box here. Oh, you had a fun day with and an Easter egg hunt. Oh, how fun! Right, I'm just trying to find some spacer beads, because spacer beads are what can make the whole, just show off the semi-precious stones. don't know if those are going to be a bit too much, but we'll see. Oh, actually, I've just found these little birds. I'm wondering if having a little bird. Oh no, these are just... Oh, I could have a bird at the bottom. Or a bird at the top. I don't know. We'll see. Right, I'll leave those out. Might use those. Oh, those are some spaces in there. Right. Yay. So welcome if you just arrived. Thank you for being here. Just going to open these out and see what's in there. Just checking to see if those are metal. I don't know what those are made of. They feel metally, but I don't know if they are. But sometimes, normally I stay away from things like plastic, but if they're a good quality plastic, I will use them because they're a bit lighter. And when you're making an earring like this where there's a lot going on, you don't actually always want anything super heavy. So sometimes I'm happy to have something that's not actually glass or metal. Just grab some little raquels. Just grab those. Right. So I'm thinking that for that middle section, I'm going to put 1, 2, 3, and one of those. Then some kind of bead cappy thing. Maybe with a bit bigger bead cap. Okay, so one of those. But whatever I find, I need to make sure I've got 2 of. Because I'd like this to be symmetrical. Oh, maybe that one. Let's see. Oh yeah. That was kind of cool. Okay, so I'm going to go bead cap on the bottom and then I'm just going to loop that over and that will be that one. So I've got to do the same on the other side. I've just got to find a nice thin bit of wire. So through the middle, 3 little beads, 1, 2, 3, little silver thingy, then a small cap, and then one of those. Oops. Then one of those, then a small cap, and close it off. There we go. No, this is a just because, Shaz. I was saying that as I was sorting out all my beads, I was realising that I have quite a few semi-precious ones, and I'm just trying to think if I try and approach a local shop to put some of my jewellery in, whether or not they'd appreciate some semi-precious. Now, as I've started this, I've realised that this is going to be too labour intensive really to be to do lots. So this is going to be just for fun and, you know, enjoying, and then I'm going to make some really quick and easy type ones that are better for putting in a shop. So, right, just straightening out my, I forgot I had these. These are quite good for straightening things out, and they don't damage the wire because they've got rubber ends to them. Right, so now I want a fine little row there. So I'm going to attach that to the top, get rid of that little bottom there. So I want to attach that to there. I've been on Pinterest gathering ideas, and there are some beautiful bead and wire jewellery makers out there, and sometimes I'll look at something and think, oh, I really want to make that, but then at the same time I want to respect those makers and not make anything that's exactly the same as what I've seen. So I like to see what's been made and almost forget about it, and then get on and do my own thing. Just take it, you know, ideas of the sort of technique and then do my own thing. So right, that's going to hang good. That sort of just snuggles into there. That works really well. Right, I may as well thread this at the same time. I'm going to do both sides at the same time because that's working. Then get a few of these tiny little beads and do 1, 2, I think I might need to do 5 maybe to get past the big bead. 4, 5. Oh, come on. That's it. Oh, maybe actually 4 might be okay. Let's go for 4 and then add one of those. And then I'm thinking bead cap. I don't want any other kind of bead caps. What else have I got in here? I'm thinking of some kind of nice bead cap to go over the top of that little nuggety thing. This might work. Oh yeah, look at that. That's nice. That's nice. You know what I've just realised? I probably could have put that on without taking that loop off. Oh well, there we go. You learn, you learn. Right, let's start that again. So I'll need a bead cap on the bottom though. So let's go for, I use a lot of these. Right, so we're going to work our way upwards instead of downwards now. So that one, then that one, and that one, that one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then one of those. Then one of those. Cut that off. Loop-de-loop. Pop onto there. So basically I've got to make 4 more of these to go on. So I wish I could fast forward for you, those of you watching on the live, but I'm afraid I can't. Yay, that works. Okay, so these can be saved for a later day. Put that there. Don't need you. Go there. Right. I've got to find 4 ways. Do feel free to ask any questions as you're watching me. I'm still learning. I might not know all the answers. Well, in fact, I know I don't know all the answers. There we go. All right, so we're going to repeat that one there. So one of those, knit these, and one of these, then a bead cap, then another one of these, then my little, I don't know what you call those, they're almost like little drops. 1, 2, 3, 4, then a carnelian, take that off, make a loop, and hang it on. Ooh. Go. And then I need to decide. Oh, I forgot to do a. I made a mistake on that one. You guys not shouting at me? I forgot to do the other silver bead. Right, start again. One of those, one of those, one of those, then that one, and that one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then one of those, then that one. Let's try that again. Yay! That's better. Now, what I'd like to do now is put something to hang off the bottom of that one. I could hang another one of those. So, that one, then that one. Another cap. Another one of those. And silver. Maybe one of those. Actually, these might go for sale on eBay. Might put these up for sale. Okay, there we go. So I'm going to be attaching something to the top as well in a minute, but we'll do that after I've done all the little hangers. So I've got this one to copy now. So one of those, that, and one of those, little bead, 1, 2, 3, 4, another little silver bead, and then the carnelian. Oh, I was really gutted yesterday. I think I was telling some of you on my other channel that I'd listed some fabric on eBay and I'd got one bid on it, and then I had an email asking for it to be retracted because I didn't need it anymore, apparently. So I've ended up just removing the listing for now because there's some other people selling something similar at the moment. So never mind. Hi, Anne. Oh, lovely photos of your the wedding. When did that actually happen? One, two, three, four. Oh, my fingers look so dry. Sorry about that. 4. One of those. One of those. Right, what can we have a little chit chat about? Who's been watching The Other Bennett Sister? It's on BBC. We've only watched one episode so far, so no spoilers, please. Although we do know the sort of story of Pride and Prejudice. So for those of you who don't know, if you're familiar with Pride and Prejudice, this drama has been written from the point of view of Mary, one of the sisters. So I'm just rearranging my cushions. Right, nearly there. So last little one to go, and then I'll do some sort of connectors. Any particular thoughts about the bird? Do you think the bird would look nice? So I'm copying this one now. Oh, you just watched the The Chosen. Which bit are you up to, Vicky? And Sort My Life Out. Oh, Sort Your Life Out. Is that the one with Stacey Solomon? I think I might need to go on that programme. Right, either I could just keep it quite simple, just put those two little silver ones at the top, or oh, now that bird is designed to actually go on the bottom, so that won't work. That one could go. It's going to end up making them very, very long. I think they might be a bit too long doing that. Let's just try doing a bead, a little silver one, and then a bead. Those colours would match my dress for the wedding. Ah, it was on the 27th of March. Oh, lovely. Looked like lovely weather, Anne. So Anne shared some photographs of a wedding she was at on my Facebook group for called Artful Stampin' Space. Little bead, that one, thank you, Shaz, much appreciated. Please do remember to give me a thumbs up if you like what you see, and also share it out on your socials. It's very kind of like slow crafting, but always get a warm welcome here. Okay. Trying to think how to bring that all together. Trying to decide if these might be a little bit too big. I've got quite a few, I've got a whole bag of these from a recent eBay purchase, and yeah, they're a little bit too big, aren't they? Right, let's not do that then. Let's have a think. I could do another bead there. Could get another one of those small cornelian things. It's going to make it very long. other option is that I twist this and loop those onto there. Do it that way instead. All these facing the same direction. Nope. Okay, let's get them lined up. So that way around and that way around. Okay. Okay, I think I'm happy with that. Hello, Janice. Okay, so I'm going to do that again. So small bead, little silver one, then a small one, little loop. Give it a squish, flick, and attach that. So tomorrow, I think my plan is to, I've got a card making day with one of my teamies down in Cheltenham. So I've half designed one of the cards we're going to be making, and then I need to design a few more, and also get ahead on my in-person card class. So I think tomorrow will be a designing day. I think my youngest son arrived back home tonight after being away with his bigger brother. Well, big brother, not bigger brother. Not biggest, that's what I meant. And yeah, so that brother's coming back tomorrow, I think. No, you know what? I'm going to give that a good old squish. That off. Let's use the little nippy snippy things. Things go flying when I use those though. Okay. Right, I'm going to do the same to this again. So I'm going to give that a little twist. And as long as you don't over twist it, usually they're okay. So these are called earring wires. Cute. Close that up. Right, make sure they're the same. Shaz has cleaned her, not Shaz, Janice has cleaned her craft area. Right, I'm going to tidy up a little bit. And I'll be able to show you them properly. Actually, I still might use those. Let me use something else to show you. Oh. Okay. Oh, something's twisted. Something is not right. Oh, there we go. There we go. You got rid of a lot of dust. Oh, cool. Oh. Your new blinds are going. Oh, oh, how exciting, Lisa. That's lovely. Oh, sorry, my camera's being a pain. Right. Okay, so now I've done those, I'd like to create some sort of maybe single strand ones that are more like sellable for a shop. So I'll just grab back. Where did I put all my semi-precious bits? While we're in this kind of colour scheme, I'm wondering whether just to sort of stay there. Although we're coming up to spring really, maybe I should just go a little bit more. Yeah, let's go spring instead. Put those away. Some nice blue. Oh, this stuff is so gorgeous. This is Labradorite, and it has the most gorgeous like shimmer. I don't know if you can see the shimmer on there. They're so pretty. Thank you, Anne. Oh, that pink is nice, isn't it? Okay, let's go for something a little bit more springy. Let's put these away. Those are a bit autumnal. I don't know why I ended up going for autumnal. I think it was maybe because I like the look of those stones and I was like, oh, I've got to play with those. Right, let's put that away. Put that away. I think I want the orange. No. Right, don't need those. You could see if these mother of pearls might go on a wire. That would be helpful. And also those corals. Now I did cut off, I did cut up a really cool necklace the other day and got some really nice shell pieces. Ah, here they are. These will be nice. Look at these. So let's just do something fun with those and maybe grab some more charms. Those charms from the other day were really cute. cats and beads. Right, okay, so anyone want to pick a colour for me to get started with first? Oh, actually, I do fancy doing something with these birds. Let's do something with the birds. Pick a colour. Who's going to speak first? I'm really happy how it's the door handles and blinds will finish it off. So what did you, was it the kitchen you had done, Lisa? Good styled earrings can be worn any time of the year despite the colour. Oh, thank you, of course. Yes, you're right. I'm just cleaning my glasses. Right, purples. Got these really cool, chunky. Oh no. Not sure I'm going to be able to get the string out of that one. I don't think I can get it out. String has got stuck in there, and I don't know whether it's because there was a knot and I've pulled the knot through the. Yeah, I can't get that out. What a pain. Okay, because I can't use that one. I'm sure there was another purple. Okay, so we've got these 4, so we could do 2 pairs of earrings with those. Do the birds at the bottom or the top? A bit too sparkly. Night, Shaz. Rest well, darling. You wore all 3 pairs yesterday. What do you mean you wore all 3 pairs? Not in one go, surely. Right, want some little purpley glass beads. Oh, these are quite nice as well. Might use those for something. Right, let's get some purples. These are a nice bead. What more lilac-y colour, really? Push it through the other way. Oh, yeah, that's gone a bit further, Anne. Now it's just got stuck, Anne. Oh dear, never mind. Okay, let's do this. I'm wondering if that will be able to sit on just one, if I can pass a piece of wire all the way through, or do I have to do it in 2 lots? Just try and get this as straight as possible. Right, little bird, little bead. Actually, I might go for one of these little beads. Little bead. A square. Little spacer. Now, do we want a square? Oh, that looks cute actually. Let's try that with another little spacer. Wondering whether just to leave it as that is. What do you think? With the silver bead on top or not? Does it need it? A secret little cafe. Ooh. Near to you, Vicky? Or was that by your husband? Do you mean your secret cafe at your house? I know your husband makes amazing breakfasts. Yeah, I tend to eat breakfast at dinner as well. I skip breakfast. How cute. Oh, where's my camera's frozen? Sorry about that. I'll be back. Yeah, or kitchen. My camera's frozen, guys. It's coming back. I'm just waiting for it to work. It was missing cheese. So what did he actually make? Bit bit of egg, bit of sausage. How cute are those? Right, I may as well do 2 of those because that is such a cute design, and I might just repeat that kind of design. Actually, I won't do birds this time, I'll do something else. Probably got butterflies, or is that going to be too big? Oh, that might be okay. Let's try that. Go for a spacer. And one of those. Those, little purpley, then a spacer, then a little silver one on top. Oh, those are cool. I'm going to be finding these little bits of wire forevermore now, because those little nippers, they just make the wires go flying. They're nice, aren't they? Poached egg, bacon, avocado on sourdough toast. That sounds very good for you. Perfect Easter brunch or lunch or breakfast or night, Karen. Didn't realise how late it was. I'm trying to be a good girl and use those little nippers a bit more, because I often just use my pliers to just and go backwards and forwards to do it, but I know that's probably not very good for my wrists. So I'm just trying to cut down the amount of times I'm rotating. Those are so cute. How cute are they? Yes, they are. Excuse me. Yes, Lisa. How sweet are they? Okay, I want to keep making more of those. That style. With some of these sort of shell items. So should go for a really nice bright pink. Actually, I wouldn't need much more than those. just a really nice bead, perhaps in the middle. A really nice kind of spacer bead of some sort. Oh, those are nice. They've got like lovely little design on them. Now the only thing about these shell ones, they're not what's the word? They're a funny shape. They're not completely square or rectangle or anything. They're shell. That's it. So they kind of want to wiggle around a little bit. Oh no, don't tell me you're stuck as well. Oh no. Oh, well that's gone through. Oh, there we go. Right, one of them. One of them. I wonder if these would be a bit more interesting if I put something across there and then had them going up. That might be better for those ones. I'll keep those for something else. Right, let's focus on these ones. I'm sure I've got some really nice pink sparklies. Look at these. These are super bright. Pull a few out. Okay, let's do one of those, then that, then maybe 3 of these if they'll go on. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, yeah. That's crazy bright, but why not? They'll be just the right colour for somebody. Someone will go, yeah, that's just the colour I need. Great for a summer wedding. Yes, exactly, Janice. I need these sort of designs to do so I can churn a few out, and because I'll have to supply these at a wholesale price, so I need to be able to, you know, take a few pairs along to make it worth my while. So, fun. I like that. Right. While I'm here, do I have another bit of pink? Look, there's another pink one there. It's a bit of a paler pink. So let's see if I've got some other pink sparklies in my collection of beads. So I've got those crazy beads there. So this bead collection is over 30 years old. I keep saying people. been collecting these beads for a long time. Those feel like a little bit pale, don't they? Yeah, no, we won't go for those. Let's put those away. I don't even know why some of those are in there. Nope. That's the no. What about one of these crazies? No, those are glass actually. They kind of look like they would be plastic, but they're not. They are actually glass. So, what about that? One of them. Then what about a fun bead cap? One of those. Oh yeah. That looks cute, doesn't it? Right, need another wire. So little bead cap. Crazy sparkly one. It's almost like a crackle glaze these ones have got. Not a glaze, sorry, they're crackled on the inside. Then one of those. Then one of those. Oh, then we need one of those little silver ones to top it all off. Yeah, it's all good. Right, then we need to cut these off. Flung across the rim. Oh, that's actually a bit too big. Nip a little bit off. Right. Oh, thank you, Vicky. Fun. Okay. So we've got pink, we've got purple. Oh, these look so nice. These. What could I put those with? That'd be nice on there. Get a few more of those out. Right, so I've got some blue. This is my blue tray. little sort of greenish tinge to them. Ah, just found those turquoise. They're not meant to be in there. Not these aren't turquoise actually. Yep. These are fun. These little lined. Just not sure that they're the right colour. You know what? I might keep these super simple and just go for silver and just those beads on their own. Because sometimes people just want a very simple earring, don't they? I don't need to overdo it. So let's just go for simple little bead cap on the, oh actually no, not a bead cap, let's go for a silver bead. Little silver beads. Moving on. I think these have got gold and silver in them. The silver's a little bit tarnished. Go with that one, with that one. This is one of those pots that starts off being one colour and then you go, oh, I'll just shove the other ones in. Oh, and then shove the others in. So there's a bit of a hodgepodge in this little one. Right, then that one. Then I'm thinking just either one of those or could go for one of those little, they're like a frosted metal, so they've got a bit of a texture to them and they look really cool. Oh, I don't know, Vicky. I can find out. Which ones do you like? I'm sure I owe you a birthday present. Funny enough, now I've put that bead at the bottom, I actually don't like it. I think I want them to sit flush against the shell. Yeah, it's funny that, isn't it? Might just pop it on the top though, just to finish it. Oh yes, that works really well. Oh, no, I've got to remember to take it off the bottom of this one. Which ones do you like, Vicky? So do say hello if you're new to the channel. Do come Give a little wave, say hello. Needs more love. How cute are they? Super sweet. Right, so that's a blue pair. Oh, I've only got one of the green. I might have got two of these though. I'll find the hole. Oh, there we go. See what these are like on there. Oh, that works, doesn't it? Little cap, little silver bead. That'll do. When you get into the rhythm, it's a bit like when you're making cards or doing stamping, or when you find a design that kind of works, you get into a bit of a little rhythm of making, and the process then just becomes a bit quicker. You know, for people starting out with any craft, it can feel like, you know, it takes a while just to get used to everything. But right. How fun are they? Oh, Cheryl, please do. Yes. So I got those two yellow ones. I've got those big chunky yellows as well. Now, I don't know if that one's slightly bigger than that one, but I guess it doesn't really matter. I might be able to find a cute little yellow crystal. Yeah, that works better without the silver bead because the silver bead was actually bigger than the yellow one, so it looked a little bit strange. Trying to see if whether or not I needed something else on it, but I might be able to get away with not. Fun. Oh, no, that's understandable, Cheryl. It might be best just to wait until I come to the States again, and I'll give you the address of where I'll be staying. Looks like I might be coming next year. I'll be going to Oklahoma City. Oh, take care, Lisa. Have a good day. Right, those are fun. Is it worth me doing another yellow pair? Oh, those are kind of like an orange. It's an orange verging on brown, to be honest. Like that's, or yeah, no. Not those. Maybe. Oops. Just went flying. No, I'm thinking those little brown glass beads. Oh, these just want to go somewhere else. These beads. These can be just another quick, simple pair. That'd be cute. Right, I think I'm on to the last pair now. Thank you, Vicky. Thing is, I did have an afternoon snooze, so the danger is I'm not going to be sleepy now, but I still do feel a bit sleepy. I don't feel like I'm going to have enough room. I need to get a longer wire. That's cute. There we go. You said the small pink ones, they're sort of small, but they're not terribly small. They're about 1 inch and a bit long, Vicky. Right, I've just thought though, I still do have some of these lovely bits out, so I might just very quickly make some of these. Oh, those got holes at the side. These beads are so pretty. You really don't need much to them apart from a nice bead cap. A nice bead. Maybe a different type of bead cap. Find two the same, yep. Riley doesn't have a raincoat. Does he not go out when it rains then, Vicky? Wrong one. I don't know if these little silver balls are just a little bit too shiny. It's nice to be able to offer something a bit different, but oh, I'll go with it. Go with it. So now I've got to decide how to display these. And I usually think white is the best kind of colour card to put them on. And oh, hiya, Shaz. You need my voice to send you to sleep. At what point did you leave earlier, Shaz? What had I just made? Because I've been busy. Oh, I can do maths. 1 bead plus 2 beads equals 3 beads. 3 beads plus 2 beads equals an earring. 5 beads times 10 equals a bracelet, or thereabouts. Oh, the first pair. Oh boy. Oh boy, you've missed a lot. I've made all these. I got started on the shell. Excuse me, sorry. Oh, you know what? I should have a drink. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, guess I would call them sort of chandelier style, yeah. Right, so I used some of those. I wondered if I've got some rose quartz here. I don't know if those would be too big for earrings. Ooh. So the trick is to find two that are the same, really. Ooh, that's not wanting to budge. Ooh, it did. I was going to say it doesn't want to budge. Right, let's see if this will go through. Might need a thinner, softer one for it to work. Now ideally I'd be using sterling silver for these. Those holes are not quite in the middle. But the price of what it is at the moment, I'm kind of going to see if I can just make a nice pair without it. I need some more bead caps. No. Thinking of doing a loop closure, so not loop, what's the word I want? Wrap closure. Closed. Which direction am I going in? So wrap closures tend to be done on things, on stones that are a bit more precious. Because there's no way that the beads will come off the wire. Oh, I need to get my other glasses. Right, so I've got to just bring that bit of wire down, squish it in, and then I still want it to a bit on the top. There we go. So I want to find a similar sort of shape and size to that one. Oh, it's a bit of a different colour, isn't it? Of course, it's not going to be exactly the same, but I do want it to not be too much different. That one will do. Little diddy one, where have you gone? There we go. Now to make a loop that's exactly the same. Which is always a worry. Yay, two the same. There we go. Yeah, the special beads require special treatment, don't they, Cheryl? Those are cute. Right, what about doing something with these greens? Where did these come from? I've actually got a kind of quite a salmony, corally colour in those green beads. I'm wondering if I can actually match it with some coral. Let's see if I can, if that pin will go through. I've realised that this bag of pins has got a mixture of the soft and the hard. So the softer ones are the slightly thinner ones. Right. Let's go on these. That's a bit too big on that bottom there. Yeah, it's too big. Go to that one. These beads are a little bit lopsided. It's a shame. They haven't been drilled in the centres. Well, that one hasn't anyway. Thinking a little row of chips above it would be quite cute. Yep. That's quite nice. One, two, three, 4. Nope. 4. Are you going to go in? Oh, that's on a bit of an angle. That's going to snap. 4. 5. Oh, that's on a weird angle as well. No, let's not go with that one. That's the thing about when you're using chips, they can be drilled a bit weirdly. Right. I don't know whether to put that bead or not, or whether just to do a wrap. So that coral's at a funny angle. Let's try doing it the other way around. What would you do, Cheryl? Would you put another bead and then a wrap, or would you just wrap that? I feel like there's enough, because by the time I do a wrap there'll be a few bits of silver there, so I don't need it. Oh, a small round bead. Oh, you know what? I can't be bothered. I have to go trawling. I'll leave it for now. If they were easy to get down, I would, but I think I'll be all right. There we go. Right. Come on. Ah, got you. Yeah. I need to make sure my little silver beads are to hand. So I'm now pushing the edge bit, the last bit of wire against the thing. Then I'm going to align the loop because I want the loop to look aligned. See, that one's off on the side. Looks a bit weird. I've got to have those sitting straight. Right, that's hanging fine. Oh, there we go. These are cute. 1, 2. Oh, have I done the other ones? Those were the other ones. I didn't do anything else, did I? No. I thought I did another pair. Oh well. Going bonkers. Just see if there's anything else in here. There's some aventurine. I wonder if a little row of green and pink would work. Divided by bead caps. Let's get these out of the way. Oh no, silver in between definitely works. Just makes it look more luxurious. And also, when the stones are like different shapes, it just brings it back together. Those are so cute. Yeah, I do have a few. Cheryl's asking if I've got any cloisonne. Yeah, I've got a red bracelet that I keep meaning to take apart that I found in a charity shop. I recently got some cute turquoise ones. I love cloisonne. So for those of you who don't know what cloisonne is, it's a Chinese enamel. Oh. These ones are a little bit more labour intensive because not always the holes work, so you have to kind of like pick up, put down, pick up, put down, and you kind of want them to look similar-ish. So I'll definitely be charging a few more pennies for this one. Even though they're kind of simple, they still do take a bit of time to do. Cute. Oh, take care, Gina. Lovely to see you. She's feeding the felines. Nice tiger's eye chips in here. Oh, I've just mixed those up with a coral. Didn't mean to do that. Keep those separate. There's tiger's eye, amethyst. A pearl. Don't know what that's doing there. Citrine. Some hematite. Ooh. I think that's snowflake obsidian. get a little silver bead, or can I get away with using one of these? Too big. Right. Oh, I found the little thing of more silvery ones. Right, that's easy. There we go. Get 2 of those out. Okay, a bit tarnished. Let's give a bit of a rub. I've had these little metal beads for many years. Right, this definitely will be the last one for tonight. My back is starting to complain. Night night, Janice. Hi, Margaret. Oh, the Venetian foil beads. Oh, yeah, they are gorgeous. Very gorgeous. Oh, I don't know what I did there. Stop again. Okay. Oh yes, Milliflora. Yes, they are beautiful as well. I bought a really pretty Milliflora pink beaded necklace. I've listed it on eBay because it's knotted, and if it doesn't sell, I'm considering just taking it apart and using, because it is so pretty. But I thought, oh, I'll try it on eBay first, just in case, you know, someone might like it. Oh, I've done it wrong again. This side. They're like little flat discs with one piece of Milliflora on the. Ooh, that's not good. The foiling on the wires coming off. Can't have that. That's not good. That's not a good wire, is it? I'll just cut that off. I picked up the wrong wire. That was weird. Right. Oh. Oh, nice. Peyote. Do you say peyote or peyote? Oh. Losing beads now. Getting tired. Just plain old stringing. Oh, nice. Yeah. Oh, see, I'm losing it now. Forgot to put the green one on. You see, that should have been so simple, but it's ended up taking way longer. I think that's why, you know, I try and charge a fair amount for these sort of things, because although someone might just look at it and go, oh, well, all you're doing is putting beads on there, and then you're doing that, and you're just putting it on a loop. Thing is, you've seen how long this has ended up taking. I know that there was an issue with the wire, but regardless of that, even, the reality is I could probably only make, what, 4 or 5 of these in an hour. That's if the beads behave themselves. Because finding the right, when you're working with semi-precious things, it's not the same as working with manufactured beads at all. A bit of a pain. It's a cute idea, but I'm not sure if I'll be doing it again in a hurry. Yeah, it does take a bit of practice, doesn't it, Cheryl? And it's not brilliant, but it will have to do. Just move that wire down. Right, there we go. They are real sweet, and I imagine that this soft pink and the pale green, you know, people have a lot of outfits that are this colour, so there we go. Very sweet. But those rose quartz ones are nice. just lovely to the touch as well. Right, how long have I been live? 2.5 hours. Whew. Okay, let's do a bit of tidying up. So thank you so much everybody for joining me, hanging out with me as I've made these earrings. It's always nice to have a bit of company. Put these birds back in. That coral back in there. No, you're banned from buying any more. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, we need new people to buy stuff. It's fine. Just checking my messages. Right, where do these go? Those are birds. Oh, it's still got me double glasses on. Let's take those off because that's a bit much. Well, if you're watching and if you see there's any particular beads that you'd like me to make you a pair of earrings or anything with, let me know. I have recently got some really lovely toggle findings, so I was going to make some bracelets at some point as well. I don't even know where these go. Oh, there's an empty one. Some of these I've got a bit muddled up, but that's okay. Right. Lost the lid of that one. Oh, lovely, Anne. Good. You like watching all the details. Oh, yeah. Right, now, you know what? I might leave these pairs out because I'll probably make a few more of those. Nice turquoise ones. This is like magpie heaven. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I have a lot of these. Oh, those are pretty, aren't they? Right, another day, another day. I might do another one tomorrow. I'll see how I do. I've got to do some card class planning, and then there you go. The more I can get tidied up now, the better really. Right, they can go all together. Right, good to see you all. If you're watching and there's a particular pair that you would like, just contact me on my socials. So I've got the links below to my Facebook group and Instagram. Yeah, I need to sort myself out a page actually at some point, but those are cute. My goodness, oodles and oodles. Well, not quite oodles and oodles, but I feel like I've been very productive. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Right, take care everybody. You're playing bowls tomorrow. Oh, fab. How long is it from you to Cheltenham? About 2 hours, Shaz. Yeah. Good night everybody. Lovely to see you. Thank you so much. Take care for now.